Hi, in this video we will learn how to move from one screen to another in your app. So the users will be able to, when they open the app, they're going to see a screen, and they will be able to navigate to a different screen of your app. That's what we're going to learn now. So what we need is the first screen. So that's the same we have since the beginning. So that's this one, screen 1. And we need to create a second screen so that we navigate between the two. So let's create a second screen just like the first one. We right click on the name of the folder that, that has the package name of our app. Right click, new, and then other. And we want to create a file from codename 1 and specifically GUI builder form. Form is the term that codename 1 uses to say screen. And we're gonna call it screen 2, and again I would you should put actually a capital S, because that's a convention that file names should have a capitalized letter. And screen 2 and finish. Okay, so screen 2, I double clicked on it and we see the content. It's pretty empty. Screen 1 is the one I had open already. So let's take this button here at the top of my screen, and I'm gonna change its name to back to screen 1, or let's back to the welcome screen. Let's imagine that screen 1 is the welcome screen of your app. Back to the welcome, or even back to the welcome screen. So now if we want the that when the user clicks on this button, we actually move to screen 1. We have to add some lines of code. So if you should remember from the lesson on creating buttons that we select the button, then we click on events, then action event once. Oh, I realized I made a mistake. We are on screen 1, I create a button, and screen 1 is the welcome screen, so I shouldn't create a button to come back to the welcome screen. I should create a button to go to another screen. That's better. Yeah, that's what we want. And when they're gonna click on it, it's gonna show screen 2. So screen 1 has now, let's go back here. When I clicked on events and action event, it has triggered the addition of these lines of code in screen 1. Right? And what we have to write here between the curly braces, it's always between the curly braces, is the instructions to make our app move to screen 2. And again, we're going to see in module 5 in detail how to write code, but it's 3 lines of code, really. It's like we create a box specialized in receiving screen 2 stuff. In this box, we put a new screen 2. Oops. We always finish lines with a semicolon. Oops, screen. See, it's very useful. When I make a mistake, it really alerts me, because screen doesn't exist. It's screen 2. And then I write the name of the box. I write a dot, and because I have put something in the box, when I put the dot, a menu expands or appears with many actions. And I know the action I want, come on, it's so slow, is show. Show means that the screen in the box will be shown in the app. That's it. So I save. And if I launch the app, let's try it. I hope I didn't make any mistake. Mistakes are completely okay and a common occurrence in coding. Okay, so this is, oh, interesting. You see, it did not update. I changed the name of the button, but it did not record it. It did not register. So let me close. It's because, you know what? Here I did not save. So File, Save. Now I rerun my app. Yes, go to another screen. So I click on it, and we actually move to screen 2. So that's it. I mean, just for the sake of the exercise, I'm gonna create a button on screen 2 to come back to screen 1, but I'm sure you get the logic. I open screen 2. I go to the palette. I take a button and I put it there. I change the name. Back to the welcome screen. I select it. Then I go to events, there, down there. Click on action event. And no surprise, when I go back to NetBeans, inside screen 2, we see the content there. NetBeans has written for me these things, and inside the curly braces, I create a box specialized in containing screen 1 objects. In this box, I put a new screen 1. And now I can apply an action to the box. The action is going to be show. Show the content of the box on screen, in the app. I save. I just did Control S. I saved stuff. Oh, I should save here as well. So File, Save, or Control S. Control S is for PCs and Windows. For Mac, you do Command S, I suppose. And now I just relaunched the preview of the app. Go to another screen. Yes, sir. Back to the welcome screen. Yes. Oh yeah, but the effect is not great actually. Maybe if I go back to screen 2, where I've written the 3 lines of code, instead of show, I think there is something here that says show. Come on. Autocomplete, you know, the fact that it finishes the sentence for you. Sometimes it doesn't work that well. Show back. And you will see that, you know, when we move to screen 1, it goes to screen 2, and I want the effect that it goes back to screen 2, to screen 1. Because at the moment what we have is, screen 1, screen 2, back to screen 1, it doesn't feel like, right, you know, it should be screen 1, screen 2, and back, the effect would be back to screen 1. And that's what I've written there. There's actually an instruction that gives exactly this effect. And let's test it. So yes, and now I will expect the reversed. Yes, you see, it feels much more natural, like we are back to screen 1 on the left. Well, that's a gadget, but I mean, real apps actually work this way, right? So that's it for navigation between screens in an app. Thank you.